Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggy here, and for do, let's get on to today's video for today here. Today, I want to go ahead and check out a new recent trailer that we got like a few weeks ago now, by Lionsgate Movies themselves here. It says here from the world of John Wick, Ballerina, 2025. Now, this is an official trailer in Ana de Armas. Really interesting to see how this goes. So, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and check it out. It was really recent, and overall very much in tying, or it actually ties in so heavily with the world of John Wick. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. So, any further ado, let's get on to it. It says here, takes place during the events of John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. And this is Ballerina follows Eve Macaro, who's beginning her training in the assassin traditions of the Ruska Roma. Okay, that's really cool. Anyways, that's video. Let's get into it. Link down below. Go check the stuff here. And without further ado, let's get into it. No distractions. Ballerina.
Do you like to do
Oh.
I know a school where they teach dances.
Okay.
I could take you there if you'd like.
Nobody thinks it's weird how she has blood in her face. Okay.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin.
Okay.
You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
Okay.
Welcome to the Continental.
Continental. Okay.
Eve Macaro of the Ruscaroma.
Ruscaroma. Oh.
What a pleasure to see you again.
Music though. Excellent.
You have no idea what you just walked into.
Oh. Why does it look like Rick Grimes? Maybe it is. Okay.
They killed my father.
I thought it was a little bit worse than a dog. I'm not gonna lie. Damn.
This isn't done until they're dead.
Fate
Okay.
is a very humbling thing.
Okay. Oh.
You're him,
Fine what? That's cool.
the one they call the babayaga.
Babayaga. Ooh, John Wick.
How do I start doing what you do?
John Wick here.
Looks like you already have.
Oh. Okay. Love it. From the world of John Wick. Ballerina. Yo, that was fantastic. Okay, hold on. Let me just go back here.
Always be.
That was fantastic. Yo, that was actually so fire. I love that. Anyways, and for the let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts and stuff here. Starting off the main three factors here. Beat itself. There's beat itself here. Going on from the actual plot itself here. Then going on to the actual, acting itself, and then ending off with the actual visual effects, and of course the props and just in general fighting scenes themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, starting off with the actual plot itself here, it's very interesting. It looks like we're gonna see the life of Ballerina and what eventually was her rise to power. Maybe rise to prominence. That's probably the better word to use it. So like I said, this is kind of just her fresh start, or basically just kind of setting her mark on the assassin world in the world of John Wick. And I'm excited to see how that goes. That is gonna be so cool and overall very nice. We don't really get too much here. We get like maybe a few segments from her childhood, being picked up by this former assassin or mentor assassin. I don't know. And then of course, kind of just seeing her life, training to be an assassin. And then, of course, looks like she does get into some conflict here. And then, of course, that ends up meeting John Wick on the way there. So, overall, I'm really interested to see how that goes. But aside from, I'm going to get more into that later on here. But like I said, without any further ado here, kind of just brushing past the actual plot itself here, going on to actual just acting itself here. So far, I like it. It's really cool and overall very well done. I'm loving this kind of just, what's the word for it? I'm loving this like realistic kind of style itself with the acting itself here. Like overall, just a lot of it is so well done. I don't know how much I enjoyed the actual segment where they were kind of doing the fire and water thing. That was a little ridiculous, but overall, I still find a lot of enjoyment from that. That was overall very, very cool. And they're just both screaming as they're spraying water or fire. That's actually that's really dumb, but I love it. Like, so just overall, the actual just acting itself here is so very well done, so solid, and overall so nice. I loved it. It was immaculate, and the fighting itself here, I'll get to that later on. But I said just overall, the choreography immaculate. Anyways, aside from without any further ado, let's get into the actual visuals themselves. So let's get into it. And of course, I did like the actual just look of the weapons here. I did like the look of some of the explosions, and of course the flamethrower itself here was so sick, and I loved it so much. There's so many things here that I very much enjoyed and found great pleasure in. Like overall, it was really, like I said, this video or this trailer was immaculately well done, so solid, and very, very nice, and kind of over dramatized the actual just assassin world a little bit. But overall, like I said, it's just kind of for it's just kind of for fun. But aside from such overall, the actual videos themselves here immaculate. I loved it. And without any further ado, let's get down to the actual just deep dive itself here. Now, before I get to the deep dive, please go check out the actual overview itself here. Link down below, end card at the end video. But aside from like I said, go check them out. Link down below, and while you're at it, also go ahead and consider hitting the like button and of course subscribing, as it just helps out so much with the channel itself here and just kind of helps me out a lot. You don't have to do it, but like I said, just helps me out immensely. Anyways, like I said, aside from liking and subscribing, also go ahead and consider hitting the notification bell for the next time upload. If you're interested in catching those future videos from the channel itself here, like I said, bell icon, go ahead and consider pressing that. And aside from though, without any further ado, also comment below you guys thoughts on the actual stuff here, and of course whether or not you're going to be viewing this movie. I might view this movie. I am not gonna lie, it looks very interesting. I might go. So like I said, just overall, without and for do though, like I said, just overall, like I said, leave your comments down below. And aside from though, overall, if you want to go ahead and also consider sharing the video stuff here, it helps me out immensely in terms of just spreading the name of the channel stuff out there as well, and kind of just spreading the word for it. You don't really have to do any of that, but like I said, it just helps me out a lot. Anyways, without any further yapping, I apologize for that little mini yap session. Let's get into the actual just deep dive itself here. Now for the deep dive itself, what I kind of get into, for this segment, I kind of get more into depth on the actual video itself here. I get more into depth on the actual like I said, main three aspects I was just talking about, like the actual just plot itself here, acting, visuals themselves here. Let's get on to it. And of course, like I said, just getting more into the nitty gritty, getting more into the nitty gritty, getting more into the details themselves here, and kind of what I enjoyed. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get on to it. And of course, starting off the plot itself, like I said, the plot itself here starts off very simplistic. We get this kind of start here with the ballerina, like these little, like what's it, like music box, like ballerina music box. That's very interesting, and I like that. But overall, aside from that though, don't really get too much from this segment here, aside from her being picked up by this mentor assassin, older assassin, this man up here, or gentleman.
Do you like to dance? I know a school where they teach dances. I could take you there if you'd like.
And then
To stop the assassin.
I just like this. I like how they don't really breeze past it, but they're kind of just giving like these highlights of this person's life. They're giving highlights of this person's journey into the assassin world. Just kind of the way they go through it, and it's just so cool. Then they go into this room here, and then of course after that they get into this like little ballerina stage here, starting to learn how to box.
You will always be weak
and how to fight.
You will always be smaller.
And then the physical combat training, and then weapons training and stuff here.
Improvise, adapt, cheat.
Damn, that hurt. That hurt me. And success overall. The actual just plot itself. Like I said, I love how they kind of emphasize the actual just growth stages of her life, and kind of just her kind of just her learning the ways of an assassin, and of course just kind of her finding her way in the world. Then of course we do get a major drop around here at some point about her father being unfortunately killed by some method. We don't really know how or by who, but we don't know he's dead. So of course it starts off maybe her path to vengeance to find the man who murdered him, or maybe she knows who murdered him and she's trying to find him, but he's like part of some, I don't know, weird like shenanigans, and it kind of involves these other assassins to help him out. It's just kind of a little weird.
You have no idea what you just walked into.
That's actually crazy to say, by the way. Damn, that was crazy. do except like more fighting.
They killed my father.
There it is. Yep, looks like they killed her father, which is overall that's a bit of a better excuse than than the John Wick like chapter 2 or chapter 3, like they killed my dog, like kind of thing going on there. Aside from like such as overall, yeah, I think they're actually referring to the figure we saw in the beginning of the actual itself here, as it does look like he probably was the one who like yeah, brought her in, took care of her, made sure she was fed, that kind of thing, and then they end up killing him for some unknown reason, and then now she's getting vengeance for him. And aside from that, though, I don't really, you don't really get too much other context clues into what's going on here and why. We just get more fighting, more, little tidbits here like this
They're
one.
dead.
Fate is a very humbling thing.
Fate is a very humbling thing. And then an encounter with a flamethrower at some point in the movie itself here, which she tries to, which she goes against with the fire hose, which is very interesting. But aside from that, then we get an introduction to the Baba Yaga, Mr. Wick, Mr. Himothy himself, and then of course, like I said, just she's like, how do I become like you? And then he's like, you kind of already there. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. And aside from that, like I said, I like it. I like it a lot. I love these like little plot of stuff. We don't really get too much, but we get enough to where like, we can kind of just piece things together. And I like it a lot. Anyways, aside from that, without any further ado, let's get into the actual just acting itself here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, for the acting itself, I'm not gonna lie, like, so just this little segment here was a little goofy. Hold on, like look at this. Like, why are y'all screaming? Y'all just spraying each other with these, well, one with a flammable fluid and the other one with just water. This is a little goofy, but overall, I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. They put their heart and soul into that, into that scream. I like it. Anyways, aside from like such over the actual just, yeah, the actual just, acting itself here, very top notch, very well done, so sick, and I love it so much, especially for like these little fighting scenes. Like, oh my gosh, like they go hard. Hold on, like look at this, like ooh, like, damn, like damn.
They killed my father.
Damn. Like, you don't gotta stab him that many times, bro. Just hit him in between the eyes and you're good. Like, damn. She wanted to cause him pain. That's actually facts. But aside from that, such as overall choreography for the fighting itself here is immaculate. So cool. So well done. Overall, so sick. I loved it. Even if there is an excessive amount of unnecessary violence, when of course you think that assassins or like trained killers would be more efficient, maybe a little bit more well, to be fair, we don't really know when this takes place. It could be more of a vengeful, maybe rageful kind of, massacre here. So overall, I don't know how that's gonna go, but overall, I'm really excited to see how this goes here. Excited overall the actual just choreography itself here, very well done, very violent, very cool, and overall, very interesting. I liked it. I'm kind of wondering what got into a situation to get into a like what's the word for it? Into like what's it like into a beam clash with like a flamethrower. Like, what's kind of going on there? Like, it's just some like like Vegeta trying to use a final flash and Goku just kind of countering that with a Kamehameha kind of situation here. That's overall very ridiculous, but overall very cool. I like it. Aside from such as over the actual just yeah, the actual just no choreography itself here, very well done. I love it. The actual just acting itself and method acting and of course physical acting was overall so executed, so well executed and so well done. I loved it. It was immaculately and just so immaculately done here. It's so immaculately done. It's so immaculately well done. There we go. Anyway, second up, now introduce visuals themselves here. Let's get into it. Now, of course, for the actual visuals themselves, they nailed the actual just like the violence and stuff. Like, this is a little crazy. Like, ooh, just these little sprays of blood as soon as they come out here. And then, of course, just these explosions as well. It's just so well done. Like, ooh, like, chill out. And then the flamethrower. Like, oh my gosh. Like, this is a beam clash for the ages. I like that. I like that a lot. And overall, aside from that, though, overall, like I said, I like it a lot here as well. And then, of course, aside from that, though, like I said, just visuals themselves here go hard. They look cool. They look sick. They look buttery smooth. And overall, super, really cool. I like it. But of course, you don't really get too much in terms of the actual visuals themselves here, or at least any kind of big, like action-packed explosions. You only get like maybe like a little bit like minor ones. Like I think I'm not gonna lie, I think they did. Bro, hold on. Did they put a grenade in bro's mouth and then let it explode? That's gruesome. Why would you do that? Yeah. Ugh. Why? Why would you do that? That is literally just like, that is so unnecessary. That is so unnecessary. But I like it. Anyways, aside from that, the actual visuals themselves are so well done, so well together, and are so cool and very interesting. I like it a lot. And aside from that, I said acting very solid. Plot itself here, very cool. I'm really interested to see how that goes there. And then of course the actual visuals themselves, and just all the actual explosions and fire. Overall, looks really cool. And overall, it's kind of got me hooked. I'm gonna be in the theater when that movie comes out, so you expect to see me there. But aside from that, just overall, that basically just kind of cut it out for the actual just video for today here. Please go check it out. Link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that video. Like I said, one down below, one over there. And of course, aside from that though, the end card right here for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider checking that out as well. And of course, before I actually go, please go ahead and consider hitting the like button. And of course, subscribing, as it just helps out so much of the channel itself here and helps me out a ton. You don't have to do it, but like I said, just helps out the channel just so much. So please consider doing that. And aside from that though, also go ahead and hit the notification bell for the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching the newest videos as soon as you can, that's kind of if you want to get those notifications, go ahead and press that. And aside from that, also go ahead and just hit the comment section down below. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual video itself here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. And like I said, if you're gonna be there for the movie, or if you're not gonna be there for the movie, also go ahead and leave that a comment down below. And of course, like I said, what's your favorite John Wick movie? And of course, are you excited to see how this movie goes? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I am. Anyway, without any further ado, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And I'll be seeing you boys later on today. So like I said, take care. And yeah, for now though, bye bye. Actually, give me a second here. There we go. Now I can. Sorry, I had to quickly check something. Like I said, later. I'm not gonna lie, I messed up there. I'm so sorry. It's like I said, just have a great day. Take care, you guys. Bye bye for now, though.